Good day. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Naomi. My husband, my children, and myself, we immigrated to the United Kingdom in 2020. My husband Martin had to come over first. He came over in March 2020 before the world fell apart from COVID. And then myself and our three daughters came over in November, and we have been here for we've been here just over 2 years, and we are about to renew our visa in June or July. So today's video is all about the weather. So I'm sure that many of you know that there is a huge difference between South African weather and United Kingdom weather. Now, they are obviously in two very different hemispheres. South Africa is in the southern hemisphere and England is in the northern hemisphere. So your seasons are exactly opposite. So now, if you are a South African and you went to school in a South African school, you would have learned that December, January, February are summer. March, April, May is autumn. June, July, August is winter. And September, October, November is spring. Therefore, in South Africa, on the 1st of September, we used to have Spring Day. Now, in England, it is completely the opposite way around. So, December, January, February is your winter. March, April, May is spring, and it is one of the most beautiful times in England in those 3 months. The flowers just bloom. It's absolutely beautiful. And our youngest daughter, Leah, her birthday is the 11th of March, and her birth flower is a daffodil. And just before, like around the end of Feb, beginning of March, this whole area that we live in, it just bursts with daffodils everywhere because they grow here like weeds. And it's just so pretty to see all the daffodils, and she just loves looking at all these pretty yellow flowers. So, and then June, July, August is our summer. And September, October, November is our our autumn. And for those of you who love Starbucks, September is pumpkin spice latte at Starbucks. So yes, something to look forward to in autumn. Now, when I say that the weather is different in the UK, don't think I'm being nasty. I'm not being nasty at all. It's just so different from South Africa. And those of you who are not accustomed to the cold are going to battle a little bit, but once you get acclimatized and you get used to it, it's not so bad. You need to remember that every season here in England has its own little benefits or happiness that you can look forward to. So obviously in springtime, like I said, the beautiful flowers come out. It's so pretty. Even when you take the kids to the park, these lovely wild flowers, and the whole country just starts to come to life, and it's green and it's beautiful, and the new leaves are coming on the trees. I'm going to try and insert photos here where I can. And then in summertime, it is really beautiful in England. In summertime, you see a lot of people out. You see a lot of new fashion. You see people wearing lots of summery clothes, and it's a lovely, happy time. And a lot of people go on summer holiday. And of course, if you watched my schools video, you know that the kids go on their big summer holiday, July, August, and they normally go back in the September. So there's that to look forward to. Then in autumn, the leaves change color, and it is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to insert a picture of a tree that we saw the one day on our way walking Leah to school. It's just really beautiful. And of course, winter comes, and it's very cold. And last year, December 2022, we had snow. So I'm going to insert a picture of me standing in the snow. And it really is a beautiful time. And especially, it's almost Christmas, and people are excited, and it's Christmas time. The only month of the year that I would say is really not nice in winter would be January. January's kind of like a bit of a sad month because Christmas is over. The weather's very grey and rainy or snowy or very cold. So just remember that there are little exciting things in each season, which, you know, you can't have summer all the time, and you can't have heat all the time. And the nice things about this the winter here in England is your homes are built for the kind of weather. They are built for keeping the warmth in, and you've got heating, and there's lovely hot chocolates and lovely warm foods, and so it is manageable. And if you go out and you're going to a supermarket or wherever, or you're taking the kids to school, remember your cars are how can I say, they're equipped for the weather. When you take your kids to school, the school will have heating. If you're going into the supermarkets and stuff, it's lovely and warm in there. And yes, you're not really cold unless you're standing outside. Okay. And your homes have heating. One thing, every morning now that it's winter, when we're dressing Leah up in the morning, I need about 5 extra minutes every morning to get her all bundled up to go out, because it's gloves and scarves and beanies and coats and snowshoes. And so you need to make sure that you've got about 5 extra minutes just to make sure the kids are nice and warm before you take them out in the cold, and of course yourself, because you either driving or walking or however you're getting your children to school. You need to remember that the winter here is not like the winter in South Africa. And when I say the summer is not like the summer in South Africa, I'm not saying it doesn't get hot. The heat here in England is very different to the heat in Africa. It's just different. I can't describe it. I don't know how to describe it, but this last summer, July, August 2022 was very hot. Leah and I both got a tummy bug or stomach bug or whatever you want to call it, sickness bug. And the two of us were so ill in that heat. It was just terrible. I didn't want to do anything. And we have a conservatory on our home. It got so hot in there, and trying to open up all the doors and all the windows, try and get the cool air in, it can be quite difficult. Remember, again, the houses are built for warmth. So it is a bit difficult when the summers get so hot to manage in such heat in the houses. If you open your windows and stuff, it's reasonably okay. So clothing is important here in England, because as the seasons change, so your clothing will have to change. So if you arrive here and you're going into winter, my advice to you is go to a charity shop, find a nice warm coat to get you through the winter. If you are coming to England in the summer, your South African summer clothes will do you just fine. Obviously, you need to just see how it goes, and see how it goes when you get here. The thing is that you need to remember that you are going from the southern hemisphere to the northern hemisphere. There are changes, there are differences, and you need to just take it day by day and see how it goes. Like I said, December 2022, we had snow. Now, when we first got here, like I said, it was November 2020, there was no snow that year, but it snowed in February 2021. So we had a small idea of what snow was like, but the one in December last year was the snow hung around for a few days. So it is interesting, and you'll see different changes, and you'll see things differently. And I don't normally, Leah and I walk her to school every day. But during the winter months, I don't normally walk her to school. I normally use the car. The other seasons in the year, I look and see what the weather's going to be doing. If it's raining, we use the car. If it's going to be a nice sunny day or there's no rain forecast, I will normally try and walk her to school. I have been caught in a thunderstorm once, but other than that, it's been fairly nice. I don't really have bad things to say about the weather here. It's just that you have to adapt. Your body has to adapt, and you have to remember that it's not going to be the same as South Africa. So that's just a very short video that I thought I would do about the weather. I hope you guys found it helpful. If you know someone who's moving to the UK and would like a little bit of advice on the weather, but I think most people understand the difference between England and South Africa, and that it's northern and southern hemisphere, and it's very different. But if you would like to share my video, that would be great. If you liked this video and you liked me chatting with you, please give it a like. If you would like to see more videos in the series that are coming about all the differences, please hit subscribe. I'd love you to be a subscriber and watch all my videos. And thank you so much for sitting through the video. I hope you have a great day further. Bye!